The Delhi government has ordered a magisterial inquiry into a dramatic shootout in the heart of the capital on Saturday. The Delhi police claim that a wanted criminal, Manoj Vashisht, was gunned down in a restaurant in Rajinder Nagar. The Delhi government's order into a probe comes after the family of the slain criminal alleges that the encounter was staged. The family of the deceased claim that their allegations can be supported with CCTV footage of the night of the 16th of May. On Sunday, Manoj Vashisht's family had taken their grievances to the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. The widow of the deceased will also raise this issue with Home Minister Rajnath Singh today. The exact circumstances of the Saturday shootout remain shrouded in mystery. The police claim that they acted on a tip-off and Manoj Vashisht first fired at the cops. The police say that Manoj died in retaliatory firing and was rushed to the RML hospital where he was declared dead by doctors.
उनको पूर्ण रूप से हमदर्दी उन्होंने जताई। इस पे जो भी हुआ है उसका उन्होंने भी कहा है कि जांच होनी चाहिए, जो चीज़ सही है वो सामने आनी चाहिए और हम इसके फेवर, क्योंकि दिल्ली पुलिस तो इनके अंडर में आती नहीं है। जहां जहां जो ये थोड़ी चीज़ों में मदद कर सकते हैं, कहीं उनको लेटर लिख सकते हैं, जो भी कर सकते हैं, हमने कहा उसमें आप हमारी मदद करें, क्योंकि वहाँ से भी कल तक के लिए कोई आश्वासन मिला नहीं था गृह मंत्री के बाहर होने के कारण से। तो हम तो हर कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि देश के अंदर जितनी भी पार्टी हैं उनके सब के आला कमानों से, देश में जितने सामाजिक संगठन हैं, जितनी संस्थाएं हैं, कि वो हमारी मदद करें।
The inspector along with the team, they came here and after identifying the criminal, he identified himself as well that he is from the police. The man and the inspector caught him. The other policeman also helped him. But in the meantime, the criminal, by the time, had taken out the pistol, and there was a scuffle. Okay, and fires were exchanged.
Now, who exactly is Manoj Vashisht? Manoj Vashisht, who was on a run since a long time, had 50 cases of attempt to murder and cheating registered against him in 3 cities. He was also wanted in cheating case by the Delhi Police Economic Offences Wing. Several FIRs have been issued against him for property fraud. Manoj was running a reality firm under RC Enterprise with offices in various parts of Delhi. Now, he allegedly took advance money from people promising them a lucrative property, failed to deliver on his promise. He has also been accused to threatening people who demanded their money back. Manoj allegedly duped 6,000 youth by promising them data entry operator jobs. Not just this, Manoj was also running an NGO, Desh Bhakt Sena. On your screen are pictures of Manoj posing with big politicians, which is now raising eyebrows of many. Manoj's family too claims that he was close to UP Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav and several other top BJP leaders. Let's now cut across live to Atir Khan, who joins us from the national capital. Morning, Atir. This cannot be seen as any other shootout in the national capital, because the family here alleges that there is CCTV footage to prove that perhaps he was bumped off by the police. That's the allegation. Police says he fired first. He brandished the weapon first. In the meanwhile, you have a person who has a known criminal record, but at the same time is also known to be allegedly very close to politicians. It's very murky right at the very start. Take us through the entire merits of this entire case and why it becomes interesting.
Well, that's right, Sanket. Now that a magisterial inquiry has been ordered, the facts will come out, but his family is not willing to believe that it was a genuine encounter. They feel that it was a fake encounter and he did not provoke the police, and he was fired at unprovoked. He was inside a restaurant, and they are also seeking that the CCTV footage be made public, and perhaps they're going to seek an appointment with the Home Minister today sometime, and they're likely to meet him. The post-mortem is yet to be carried out, and the autopsy reports are yet to come out. So that is one important aspect of it. But in the meanwhile, the police says that he was a wanted criminal. He had several cases against him, and when they went to the restaurant, the police had to fire in self self-defense because he brandished a weapon. The intention of the police was to arrest him, but when he took out the weapon, it was then that the police had to fire. Now the CCTV footage at the restaurant will make things amply clear as to what actually transpired inside the restaurant. Also, the magisterial inquiry, Sanket, will look into the facts as to what was the police intention, what was the entry that police special cell made while leaving for when they got this information. So these are all the facts which will of course emerge after the inquiry is complete.
What is there in that CCTV footage? The family seems to say that, that's going to make things absolutely clear that this is not a case of actually, a sort of a fierce gun battle where, the weapons were brandished by this man first and then the police carried out retaliatory firing. It will make things a lot clear. What really is the truth as far as that CCTV footage is concerned? And this restaurant that you're talking about, Atir, is the police in the process, or perhaps through the course of this inquiry, those restaurant owners or eyewitnesses who were present there, will they be questioned?
Well, most certainly, that will be the that will be covered under the inquiry. But it is mandatory for all the restaurants to have a CCTV camera installed inside the restaurant. To whenever there's cases of theft or such incidents, they are detected. But in this case, the CCTV footage would be very, very crucial because the family claims that he was not carrying any weapon and it was unprovoked firing on him. He could have been caught. If that was the case, the police is trying to make out, but the police, senior officers have visited the spot and they are convinced that it was he, Manoj, who had brandished a weapon, and the police inspector in charge who was there, the raiding party, had to, fire in self-defense. First, it was him that he asked him that he should surrender, and the police team is there to arrest him, but then he took out the weapon. That is the police version, but the CCTV footage, Sanket, will make things clearer.
Now, Atir, there are 2 or 3 layers to this entire story. Number one is the incident itself. Number two is the fact that there are a lot of pictures that have emerged of Manoj Vashisht along with some top-notch politicians, including Akhilesh Yadav, including Nitin Gadkari, perhaps, also bringing to light the fact that he was a pretty high-flying customer. He was rubbing shoulders with politicians. The third dimension of this story is what I would like to draw your attention to and perhaps seek your your answer on this, is the fact that this too is now appearing to becoming a fight between Delhi police as well as the Kejriwal government. The family has approached the Delhi Chief Minister and asked for an inquiry because they say that Delhi police, and by virtue of that, by extension, the central government, is something that we do not have faith in.
Well, that's right. You see, the Delhi government and Delhi police are at loggerheads and so several issues. They're not on good terms. So this incident has given an entry point to the Delhi government to seek a magisterial inquiry and look into the role of Delhi police as to whether this encounter was genuine or not. So that is the mandate as per the law. A magisterial inquiry is ordered, and that has been ordered. So yet another, this is another point of difference which has emerged. But then the ministry will have to, of course, carry out an independent inquiry and look into the facts whether this encounter was genuine or not.
Atir Khan, for the moment, many thanks for joining us at this moment. We'll in fact wait, because this is definitely going to turn out to be very, very politically charged, this entire story. I mean, one can see it actually unfolding that way.